guys? This is a Dominican Emz Show with your host, Dominican Emz, and a couple Dominicans.
Yep.
So I am your ridiculous sounding East London, Cockney, London voiced Dominican, but I'm also joined by DJ Starboy 767.
Hey, Starboy!
I'm also joined by two amazing guests. Oh my
Compose yourself.
I'm really bad at it, and I may or may not have run around my room when they told me that they were coming today. I may or may not have run around my room like an 11-year-old girl and not a 40-year-old woman. But anyway, I'm telling you now, I have Carlyn XP.
In the building.
Where's the DJ button?
Oh.
Well, you done already, your boy Young Trill on the way. DJ Starboy, drop it.
Yeah, I'm playing.
What do you think, man?
Oh, legend, a Bouyon Queen. I'm also joined by Cornell Phillips from WCK.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What are you going to press for this one?
So basically, you're pretend Dominican, because I'm born and raised here. Both my parents are from Dominica, Tetmon, Pishley, and a little bit of Martinique. But I talk like this.
Okay.
I'm born and raised here. But if you tell me that I'm from England, I will get vexed with you.
But you're from England. You were born and raised here.
No, she's Dominican.
I will get
You're
vexed.
Dominican?
You know why she is Dominican?
I will
Why?
fight her on camera, you know.
She said Pishlin, not Pishilin.
That's true.
I'm from Pishley.
Yeah.
There's like 7
Pishley,
people
wait.
there, and I am one of them. So it is what it is.
7 people with.
7 people in Pishley?
And I am
Who
one of them.
told you that? And you're one of them?
Yes, correct.
Who gave you that story?
Me.
Oh.
Don't fight me, Carlyn.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm joking.
I just settled.
No,
I agreed.
I'm so
Yeah.
excited to have all you here.
Thank you
this
so
is
much.
amazing for me. So I'm going to just be a little bit, self-absorbed and say one thing I want to do on this show is not just highlight soca and Caribbean culture.
Yes.
It doesn't have the platform in my eyes that it should do in London
Yeah.
for the amount of people that are of our heritage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you can imagine that is soca and Caribbean heritage people are not given a platform, Dominicans are not given a platform it deserves.
No.
So I will tell everybody and their mother, whether they're moo, whether they've got a problem, I will tell them that I am Dominican
To the bone.
to the bone.
Yes.
100%.
I don't eat sauce or sauce.
You don't eat sauce, well, you're not Dominican yet.
No, I'm vegan. I'm vegan.
I'm pretty sure they
okay,
want to
but-
see who.
What?
Who's the Dominican that doesn't eat sauce? Yeah. This is Dominican Emz, you guys. Live.
Hey everyone,
I love.
I love UK.
UK.
Is this on your IG
This is my Facebook.
or your Facebook? Hi Facebook family.
Everyone big up the Facebook Live and the Dominican Massive.
So big up
Already.
767.
Starboy.
One thing I've got
Starboy.
to say about the Dominican community, we are tight here, and we saw
Yes.
that last night
Yeah.
because you had a
Yes.
sold out show in London.
Yes, and I really wasn't ready.
What do you mean?
I wasn't
You
ready
didn't know
for
who
the
you were?
sold out show.
What do you mean?
You know, I
You're
expected it to be
Carlyn.
huge, and then
What do you expect?
I didn't expect it to be sold out.
Really?
No.
She's been modest.
Yeah.
She's
that's
been
good,
modest.
humble, that's always good, man.
Yeah.
Really? Are you being? Look at me in my eyes. Look at your glasses.
I'm gonna take off mine.
No, you can keep them on, but she's pretty,
So-
you know. Belle.
Thank you.
Very tiffy.
Yeah, that.
I really did not expect it to be so
She got pretty
huge
I see what
as
you
it
did.
was, you know. And there were people inside, and those who could not get inside, you know, they had to stand up outside.
You
And
take your food nice outside there.
oh yes,
Really?
yes, absolutely. And I want to
See,
say
and-
thank you to the UK, the Dominican UK Massive for coming out in large numbers last
Baby,
night.
amazing.
And oh my God,
Because
I'm
you know
overwhelmed.
what? Yeah, you shouldn't be. Do you know what? I'll tell you why you shouldn't. No, actually, I get why you are because you're humble.
Yeah.
But you have been putting in the work. So Carlyn
Yeah.
Phillips or Xavier Phillips.
Yeah.
You have been like, is it Fanatics? Like your band together.
C square.
C squared.
Yeah.
You've been putting in the work. You do reggae. You do soca. You do bouyon.
Yeah.
You do.
I do everything.
All of them. See, I
Yeah.
know that one. Two bagay.
It's a bouyon.
And Chinese.
And you're Chinese.
Yeah.
But we play for Chinese.
You have to now.
And we sing Chinese.
Singing Chinese, yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
Do a little bit right now.
She's the singer, not me. You remember the song?
No, I don't remember that song.
I love all you. I love all
I
you.
worked hard on that one song, that one Chinese song, you know, but that's it.
But you have been putting in the work.
Yes.
So I haven't got it right in front of me, but this year, in January, the end of January this year, there was 5 awards that you
Yes,
won, my
yes,
friend.
Yes.
And I'm going to get up in front of me, but there was 5 awards. It was the female Bouyon artist.
Female Bouyon Artist of the Year.
Okay, I've got it here.
Okay, there you go.
I've got female artist of the year. Female Bouyon artist of the year.
Yeah.
Sorry, oops. Album of the year with Expelicious.
Yes.
Bouyon song of the year with Bouyon Water.
Uh-huh.
I've got a little bit of
You have your Bouyon water, right?
I do.
I need to know what's in that bottle.
Fine, you're asking me a lot of questions, Kylie. Look at my wig on the people's mic. And then finally, your last one was, it was with your virtual event of the year with
Virtual
musical
event
therapy.
of the year. Yes.
Amazing.
Thank you.
But before all of this, and that's actually immense because I think that, tell me if I'm wrong, and I'm not going to be offended if I get it wrong, even though it's live on air. It's the competition, the DMA Awards, the Dominica Music Awards was trying to cover your progress and your work and your output for 2020 and 2021.
Yeah.
And everything that you covered, hence why you got those 5 awards.
Right.
But before that, you've won awards before. Like you're like the reigning Bouyon Monarch, no?
Yes, I've won the
2016, 2017.
the Bouyon.
You did your homework, right?
Yes, she did her homework. So I have won
I'm
the Bouyon
slightly
Monarch
obsessed.
competition twice, and I'm still reigning.
Hang on
Yeah.
a minute, babes. Okay, cool. Go on.
The special recognition award from the Golden Drum Awards, was it?
Yeah. From the cultural division.
Cultural division.
Amazing.
And so on. Also the Groovy Soca Monarch of Dominica. I have a lot of other awards, you know,
You have a lot of
that
it.
I cannot
Where do you
remember
put
at the
these
top.
awards, though? When
Oh my God, in a
it's just
box.
Let's not hear that.
I'm telling you, they're in a box
Eventually.
because we don't have space between the two of us plus our kids. We don't have enough space. Like I need a whole room and a half for awards.
Imagine being that successful that you have to find space.
Yeah,
She has to build like a whole extension, babe.
yeah.
A
Yeah,
room.
the whole
Yeah, I
trophy
need a
room,
room.
man.
A trophy room.
Yeah,
My
whole
You know, like a
God.
walk-in closet.
Yeah.
My
kind of
God,
vibes
my
this, you know, all the trophy
God.
that's
No, but
all around.
seriously.
Yeah.
That's amazing, though. How did it feel? Like, we'll touch on what you've been doing during the pandemic, because I think anybody with eyes, ears, and nose has seen what you've been doing with musical therapy and your continuous work that you've had.
Yes.
And also seen, like, you know, WCK Legend here as well, what you guys have been doing. I would just say, everybody has known what you've been doing in the meantime. How has it felt getting that recognition?
Oh my God, humbling.
Really?
As you know, I'm down to earth. I don't really let these things go to my head, you know, because that's when you start getting all a word I will not use live on air.
Carlyn,
But
something I'll say. Carlyn Xavier Phillips,
yeah.
Mrs. Carlyn Xavier Phillips is the most shy person you'd ever
Yeah.
meet.
I shine
Wait.
through my music. Yeah.
Really?
But then
stage.
she transforms like her alter ego is Carlyn XP.
Like Beyonce.
Brilliant performer as well. Brilliant performer, I must say.
So thank you so much. After the show, like right now, I'm the Xavier Philip. Last
Really?
night, I was the XP. He got to experience that.
I saw.
Yeah,
It was
so-
amazing. And then everybody was so excited to have you there.
Yes.
So it's
yes.
like you did your show and then 14 hours later you got to leave the building after the people took the pictures as well.
Yes, a
Yes.
lot of pictures, a lot
Because
of
we're excited.
love. Thank you guys for the gifts, by the way. You know, they brought their gifts and everything. Yes.
Yeah. All that good. All that
People
good. All
came
that
from Holland.
People came from Holland,
France.
from
Yeah, I
France.
met somebody from France. I was like,
Yes.
I was like, boy, look big time.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend is at home. Who did you meet from France?
You don't be from France, but I didn't go France. But
He
the guy,
just
man, was
realized
just a
somebody,
guy.
yeah. He realized what he's doing right there? He'd say he's a guy, right?
Try to help me in this spot.
Yeah, but I know people said they flew or drove for 2 days or whatnot
Yeah.
just to
Yeah.
get here to enjoy
Because
the
we
show.
can say, like, whether you are of the diaspora, like me, and you're born and raised with the culture, but I'm not born back home.
Right.
I'm Dominican. If you ask me where I'm from, I'll tell you I'm Dominican, whether you guys laugh at me or
From
not.
Pishley, right?
Pishley and
One of the 7 people.
Not
one of the-
Michelin. Not Michelin.
You're born
Take one.
home, and you
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
you
100%.
guys, do you live home or you live in the States now? You live,
No, we live in Dominica.
you live in Dominica. But it's like, there's one thing about Dominicans, I cover islands, we're so proud of where we come from. There's such a uniqueness
Absolutely.
about our heritage, whether it's like the people, the music, the food. Like, bouyon literally is the right word because it's like a mix
Yeah.
of the
A mix of
people,
it, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And they like it too, you know, here. But they just have to really get it.
It's
They have the bouyon, yeah, but
We'll
they.
get it. We'll
They
keep
like
giving it
like,
to
trust
them.
me,
We'll keep
because-
giving it to them.
Yeah.
We'll
Like,
come to
we have
it,
do
but I
that.
think people like bouyon, and I think people are hearing bouyon, but they don't necessarily know to articulate it as bouyon. That's what I find personally, living in the UK.
Yeah.
So, like, when, for example, there was like the time just before COVID, and you had like family, and you were hearing like conchal and certain rhythms, they're hearing like a bouyon
Yes.
sound.
It is
Yeah,
bouillon.
but it's conchal, but it's bouillon.
It is bouillon.
Thank you.
You're
but
welcome.
people didn't. I love you. But people didn't know necessarily to articulate. They're saying it's soca.
It's soca, exactly.
Because it's sung by like other artists, but they don't realize that they are listening to that too, and the sound that comes from Dominica. So it's, for me, it's like, as much as like I try and rep like Caribbean culture, I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you about home. I'm gonna tell you about Sensei. I'm gonna tell you about
Yeah.
Rosa. I'm gonna
Right.
tell you about, you know, the Kalinagos, whatever. I don't care if you're bored, tired. I'm telling you anyway.
I guess you have been to Dominica, right?
Of course.
Absolutely.
That was
She's
my
from
last.
Pishley.
Just making sure.
That was my last holiday before the pandemic, actually. But it's not about me
Alright.
today. I went for Carnival for Mass Dominique 2020. Yeah, 2020. So like I did everything.
Deadly
Like,
one way.
I actually went to Mass in Salisbury.
Yeah.
Then I went.
Bowie?
Oh, we had a bad
Them
kind
little
of-
problems, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
You,
I had a great
you
time.
have to be
Jam.
fit, right?
Yeah, well,
You have to be
jam.
fit.
I loved it. And I was
Cheapo.
in Roseau. And then I went to Tewe Vaval in Kalinago territory.
yeah.
as well.
Okay, yes. Did
I've
you go
never
to-
been though.
My mum
Yeah,
he
me
said the
neither.
same as well, because it's like, maybe because there's kind of like a, as much as I don't like to say it, like a tourist element. I've gone there, isn't it? Because
Okay.
Right,
people
right,
living there
right.
wouldn't necessarily go, but you know of it and what it's about,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
You didn't get to go to Grand Bay.
Of course, I went to Granby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
She
still
went everywhere.
I went everywhere. Gallivant.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
what I
but
do.
more places.
So you experienced carnival in Grand Bay.
I did so much. I'm not sure.
You would have remembered.
I think I went to Salisbury that day though instead,
Okay, you would
because
have,
I naturally
you would
would've-
definitely remember
Yeah,
Grand Bay
Grand
Carnival.
Bay.
because I think because Pishley is right by Granby, that's where I naturally would have gone.
Right.
Yeah.
But I went to go and just like, you know, trouble the Salisbury people.
Somebody said it from Pishley too. So here
Is
goes
it?
your,
Who is it?
your sister.
Hello.
She
Check
says
up it.
7 people in Harvest, so
So, yeah,
There's
so
6 of us.
They're related.
They're gonna cuss me afterwards, you know. Let's see if Skerry lets me in. So guys, this is the Dominican Emz Show with me, your host, Dominican Emz. It is 4:56. We're coming up to a few minutes after the hour. So I am with my guest today, Cornell Phillips of WCK, the legendary WCK, and also the beautiful, the talented, the amazing, the stunning,
The Bouyon Queen.
the Bouyon Queen Carlyn. So we've got a few minutes up to the hour, so we'll just maybe play like a song or two before we go.
Yes.
But after the hour, we're going to just start talking to our guests today and just what they've been doing. What should we go with? Bouyon water.
Yeah.
Carlyn, do you want to sing it? Are you ready? Carlyn, you ready?
Let me see if I still have more voice from last
You
night.
sound good to me.
You have to turn up the music. Eh?
Yes, let me put on my headphones properly.
You know, do
Can I come up here? Yeah.
push up.
Dominican flags.
Yeah.
You missing the conch shell, eh? You By all means, you're trying to get me to drink a bush rum. Yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know England had bush rum. They do?
I cooked up with water she have there. I cooked up it.
Oh, I love it, I love it. Big up to you, Starboy, one time.
Yeah, man, you ready?
Hey.
You're
listening to iLive.
XP, you know it. Huh. What was that? Big up to Skyo Beats one time. You know we got another one in the bag, right? Hey, let's do this. Oh my word! Rhythm
to play the rhythm.
I come here to
Play the mass.
Oh, you don't want to fetch with me then? Time to move ya.
Mash up the road.
Right now we go mash up the road.
Mash up.
Mash up the road. Get ready, Notting Hill Carnival, we coming. What's up on there? Right out on there. Hands up on there. It's madness on the road. Push back on there. Say back it up on there. Look, I gonna break all the chair there, you know. I behaving myself. Don't stress me.
Stand up.
Don't stress me out. Don't stress me. Nobody, don't stress me out. Don't stress me. Cornell, you trying to stress me out. If I'm backing up on another man, nobody know. Right now in the band is 2 4 1, tell nobody know. Hey, I come here to play the rhythm. I come here to. Oh, you don't want to fetch with me? Time to move your. Hey, mash up the road. Mash up the road. Oh, I am my flag. I am my flag. Hey, here we go. Mash up a day. Wild out a day. Hands up a day. We getting ready for the road, yes? Push back a day. Stay back it up a day. Expose a day. We reckless, we on the road. So don't stress me. Don't stress me out. Don't stress me. Nobody, don't stress me out. Don't stress me. Dominica in the building. We're taking over iLive UK radio right now. Hey! Back it up, back it up. Back it up, back it up. Back it up, back it up. Back it up, back it up.
Right now it's like a sea boy.
I'm feeling hot, sweet. Who put that sweat on me now? Oh my word.
You know what? I can't even dance anymore.
Yeah,
It's true.
Yeah, whole day away.
Yes. Woo. I'm gonna tie this flag around me, yeah?
Yeah, oh baby, amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. Woo.
Woo.
So,
Yeah.
this is your out of breath host, Dominican Emz. I sound like I've got an asthma attack, but it's just fun I'm having here.
Yeah.
Because we're representing home, we're in London, but we have the Bouyon Queen, the Soca Queen, the Caribbean legend, Carlyn XP.
In the building. Niceness is always and forever
Always
in the building.
niceness.
Yes.
And baby, we said that last year, but you were here last night.
Right.
So obviously you didn't just arrive last night, but you had a sold out show last night.
Yeah.
And you were just saying how amazing that felt just to see that reception. But we're looking at you like, what did you expect? What did you think was going to happen?
I
like the humility though. That's cute. That's very cute. How do you say cute in Creole?
Cute.
Okay. I'm all sweating because I was like jumping up like it was a problem.
Yeah.
But I must say, like I go to the show like expecting it to be good because I know how you just perform back home.
Right.
So I'd go to it expecting it to be good.
Right.
But I didn't expect it to be that good either.
It was expeditious.
Yeah, expeditious. Exactly.
I think there was a few things going on. I think not only was it like you were amazing, but people have been waiting to see you.
Yes.
People have been waiting because you've got to remember when you had like the pandemic, some people just did radio silence, no pun intended, on a radio station.
Right.
You kept going.
Yeah.
So it's not by chance that you won like, you know, the award for like musical therapy because every week myself, I was shaking my boom boom on Facebook.
Yes, and I have to really commend the UK crew because, you know, you guys are 4 or 5 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
So
Not a
people
problem.
stay up at the wee hours of the morning, and some of you guys have to go back to work 8 a.m., you know, 7 a.m.
That's not my problem. That's their problem. They know they hired a Dominican. What did they expect? What did they think I was going to do?
I know, right?
They already have like bad food that's got no flavour. So I must like live in misery. I've got bad food and misery. I want fun. I want SeaWorld.
So you had to go to musical therapy.
I did.
I love it. I love it.
Because and let's be real. Like during the pandemic, it was like a weird time. Like even if you were like confident, there was like a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
There was like a lot of like depression. There was like a lot of like uncertainty. I was actually sick of hearing the word uncertainty as well. Right. But it was like, I know, and I've listened to some of the things that you said before. Let me just pretend that I haven't macroed some of your interviews. Let me just pretend that I haven't. But you had that feeling between you guys. You were like, do you know what? I just want to do it for the people. I want to make them feel good.
Yeah.
And you are entertainers. This is in your DNA.
Yeah.
Like, this is what you do. So it's like relief for you, but relief for the people as well.
Right.
And then week on week, you were just seeing like the numbers soar.
And getting
It
bigger and
actually
bigger.
started off as relief for us.
Really?
Yeah.
Because we were going out of our minds trying to figure out
What to do.
with ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, because we pull up in a house, you know, 24/7 literally, not going out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Doing
And-
absolutely nothing.
And we work for ourselves and we work at home. So when COVID came, we just had to stay home, not to say we had to report to work or, you know, and then the clients were not coming into the studio. So it was, you know, it was a little difficult for us. So a Sunday, we just decided that we were going to go live.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that
that's
was the
how it
end of that.
started.
But that initial live that we did, it was for us.
Yeah.
Because
Really?
we were just like, hey, just let's do this.
Yeah.
You know, and then we did it, and then when we got the calls back asking to do it again because it was, you know, it broke the norm.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it broke the norm.
Especially on a Sunday.
Interactive.
Yeah.
It was interactive. Like
Right.
you had the different platforms, like whether it be Facebook or YouTube.
Right.
People could actually like message. They could even like be on camera as well.
Right.
So
Right.
it was
Right.
like say for me, for example, because I haven't got like somebody's son to trouble, I'm by myself.
Right.
So, you know, I could be like by myself, but then you're with everybody. That you like was supposed to feel sad for me there. I don't find that was not the reaction I wanted. I'm playing. I think I'm funny than I actually am.
Yeah.
Difficult because
But it was a nice way to bring everybody together, right?
Yes.
Because like I hated that word uncertainty because it was just like so overused.
Yeah.
You know, like when somebody like just mildly irritates somebody, that oh my god, they're a narcissist. Like it was like uncertainty was
Yeah.
like that word that was like used in abundance. But that is what we were living through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we didn't know what we was getting. So it was nice that people could just get together, and then like we keep touching on, like the way we wave our flag around, like there's a
Yes,
reason, like there's like a
yes.
pride in Dominican people.
Absolutely.
And there's like 72,000 people they want to say on the island, but the diaspora of Dominican people is
Yep.
immense. I don't know what that number is.
Yeah,
Wait, what's the number?
Me.
We don't know.
Me.
We don't know that number.
I don't know that number, but there's a community, and it's not just a community, but it's strong in pride of and like identity, and like we
Yeah.
keep touching on little bits. But you brought us together, babe. So thank
Yes.
you.
I'm happy.
And
I
it was the
must say.
both of you together, because that was like a decision that you made together, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
you work so closely.
Yeah.
Hand in hand.
Literally.
That's good, man. That's
Do
good.
you find that like amongst like forget like people that are Dominican, forget people that are like Bouyon, forget people that like Soca and Caribbean music, do you find that during that period, because you kept going, you were also introduced to like a new audience as well?
Yes, man.
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. A
Yeah.
lot of
Even
people.
last night.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of Jamaicans that came. That
You let them in?
yeah.
Why did you let them in?
You know, and I mean, we were introduced to
There's
some
too many of them.
Jamaicans, and
Don't
it
let them
was
in.
like, you don't know me, but I know you. I'm Jamaican,
Yeah.
you know.
And they would meet me on the streets in New York or whatever, walking around, and I know you, Carlyn XP, like St.
I
Lucians,
love that.
Trinidadians, Antiguans, and I'm like, okay, that just happened.
What does that feel like when you get that kind of feeling? Because you've been doing this for a while,
Yeah.
both of you.
You know, I mean, when you stand in front of the mic and you
Yeah.
have a camera in front of you,
Yeah.
you have absolutely no idea who is at the back of that camera looking at
true.
you. You know, and then
Because
it
right
just-
now there's just me and there's just my mum looking at us right now.
Oh really? And what about
Hello,
the people on the live there?
That's my cousin.
Oh, your cousins.
Just
A
one.
lot of them.
Just one.
Just
That one person that's
Yeah.
looking pishly.
you have no idea who
Joking.
is looking, who is listening,
Yeah, it's
and
true.
you know you are reaching so many different people, and it's so humbling, and you know the feeling is good that when you do hear them call you out on the street, and then you go back behind that mic and behind that camera, you say, okay,
Yes.
now I know that this, you know, there's a possibility that a whole set of people is looking at me,
Yeah,
and it gives
for
you
sure.
that drive, to give you that energy to just push through and just do what you're doing so expeditiously.
And that was one of the reasons why we actually put the
the scroll.
the scroll,
Yeah.
I love
the
that.
the comments,
Comments, yeah.
Yeah.
and then we actually brought in the Zoom
The Zoom,
element.
yeah.
You know, so we could actually
interact with
know
people.
and interact with the audience. You know, and
That's when I got involved because it was just like I could see people that were
Right.
just
Right,
as
right.
ridiculously Dominican and prideful and full of love for Dominica, like myself as well. We come from a beautiful place. Nowhere is perfect, but Dominica is an amazing. Hang on,
It is.
hang on. Let me just say this. Dominica is a beautiful place. Should I say that one more time?
Yes.
Say it here.
I'm gonna say this in my ridiculous accent. Dominica, the Bouyon, the land of the Bouyon, is a beautiful place. It is, and nowhere is perfect, but we come from somewhere that's so full of culture.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep saying it because that is why I'm so proud to this day of like who we are. Can we just like shout out a friend of ours as well?
Of course.
He's a friend of mine, but family to all.
Family to me. Big up to you. Cornell is looking at us like, who are they talking about?
It's
But it's the one and
Snow.
only DJ Snow, the only snow that doesn't melt in the summer.
Snow.
I love Snow.
I tried to fit him in the carry-on luggage, to bring him with me, but
He was short enough.
He was
to
short
fit,
enough, but-
we were overweight.
So Snow, basically what they're saying is that you weren't tall enough, but you were too wide. I sorry.
Live on radio, boy.
that's what's up. That's what's
I'm
up.
sorry, baby.
So next time, we got to get him here for Carnival too.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Can we like take it back a bit?
Okay.
Let's just do it. You haven't got the rewind. Okay. Right. Can we just talk about like your journeys, guys, into like what's brought us to the people that you are today? So Carlyn, I know that you were like a registered nurse.
Yes, I still am.
Is
You are.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I just don't work at the hospital no more.
Is it?
But yeah, the license is paid and, I can practice anywhere.
Amazing.
And so,
Did you have to like be on call? I don't know what the correct term is because of COVID as well. Like everything that was happening. How does it work? That's a random question. That was a random question.
I mean, I did do part-time. Yeah, so even if in case they needed a nurse at a different ward or a different station, they would call up, and as long as I'm available, I would go ahead, and fill in the position. And but now with all the musical therapy and all the traveling I'm doing right now, it's kind of difficult.
I was gonna say because you guys are a family. You've got a young daughter as well. What is
Yes,
her
she's
name?
10. Her name is Kiara.
Hi Kiara. Hi,
she's
beautiful.
actually the Zoom controller.
Is she?
Yes.
So we're just gonna say hello to the Zoom boss, Kiara.
Kiara.
The Zoom boss. That's not a little job.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And she handles it very well.
Amazing. Has she got like that musical bug in her? Are you gonna just let her choose her like whatever she wants to do?
I'll let her do whatever she
Yeah.
wants. But I could already tell that she is a natural musician.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I'd be playing a song and I'd be singing and I'd say, okay, Kiki, you go higher than mommy. And she automatically does the harmonizing.
So she's not tone deaf like me.
No. No, she got it. She didn't have a choice. So she got it from the right ear and the left
I
ear.
love that.
Mommy and daddy.
I love that.
She had no choice.
Jeez, my gosh.
But yeah, I'm still a registered nurse, and
How do
I
you
had
find time though? Like
that's
silly
why
question.
I had to give up one for the other.
Okay.
It became very overwhelming, trying to juggle the nursing life, trying to juggle the music life, trying to juggle a brand new baby at that, plus a brand new husband at that. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, just this one right there. So it was very overwhelming, and
I like them because they're human. Because I think I'm funnier than I actually am.
some had to give. So we were already in the music. Cornell was already full-time musician, So it only makes sense that I joined in.
WCK, Bouyon Pioneer.
I mean, come on.
Oh my
Big
god!
man,
Yeah.
Like they invented like the Bouyon Pioneers. I guess, and I won't harbour on it too much, but there's always like a thing as a woman, whether you're an entertainer, whether you're an accountant, or whether you work in like, I don't know, retail. There's always more that you're supposed to be doing. There's so many things that we have to juggle, and whether it's like an age thing as well, like, oh, you're too young to do this, or you're too old to do that. There's so many things in dialogue, and whether you live here or whether you live back home, it's still the same
thing.
It's the same thing. So it's almost like you have to go with what is right and what is right for you and what you know is right for your family at the same time as well.
Absolutely.
Because there's always going to be somebody, how do you say pale? There's always going to
Yes.
Yeah, there's always got something to say. So
Yo que pale.
say it again, baby.
Yo que pale. So everything I do, you're gonna dance, right?
I can't help it. I'm from Pishley.
Anything music.
I didn't know anybody from Pisha that like to dance like that, eh?
I don't know.
Yeah. I have to take a trip down to Pishley.
Come now. Let me come with you. With you.
So it is what it is. No matter what you do, good, bad, in between, people gonna talk, yeah? So you just do what is best for you at your time, because you know your struggle.
Yeah.
So
but I'm going to say it's not even like a negative, because I think one thing that I'm going to say is a positive that I see in both of you guys. WCK, even if I put my teeth back in. All your pioneers. Carlyn XP, the music icon. You guys have represented our culture like to the fullest.
Yeah.
There's like, has that been like a big thing for you as well to like rep like what we do and what is our culture?
Absolutely. Like everywhere I go, I walk with the flag, and
Me too.
you know I represent
It's cerdically
Dominica.
attached.
Yes. Bouyon music to the fullest. You know, so we have to let everybody know where we're from. We're like a little dot on the map, but you know, big things call from very tiny packages.
True
And
story.
that's what we're doing here.
Go on.
True story. When we were
How do
coming
you
up
say
here,
true story in Creole though?
Colin,
True story.
true story. No, seriously, we have a problem that we need to deal with as Dominicans.
Say it.
When we were coming up here, we were in where it was Miami.
What
We were
did they do to
transiting
you?
in Miami,
What did they do to you?
and we were a bit late because we
gosh.
spent 3 hours
Shopping.
3 hours in the immigration
I
line.
wish.
They're racist.
Literally 3 hours in the immigration line, and our flight was an hour later. When we got to the counter, these people told us that we needed a visa, and we go like, what? No, we don't need no visa.
Like you haven't been doing this for years.
You know, so we were trying to explain to them, no, we are Dominican, we
Are
do
they
not need a
volley?
visa.
Are they volley? Is that
No,
what
no,
that
no, no, no. Let's not say that. Let's be kind. Only to realize, she thought we were Dominican Republic,
Yeah.
You
and
could be, but
the flight was already boarding, right? And they were telling us that we needed a visa. We were not allowed. They couldn't give us the boarding pass.
Really?
And one of the supervisors came and they said, when we heard them mention Dominican Republic, and we
Republic,
told them, no,
It's not the
Commonwealth
same
of Dominica
thing.
is not the same thing.
And you
that
have
is-
my passport in your hand, so why are you saying Dominican Republic?
But that's dotish either way, because even if you were from the
Say dotish again.
dotish, I say it wrong.
Say dotish again.
Dotish. Because even if you were from there, you have to treat people in a certain way.
Exactly.
So what, she just remembered her job.
I don't think they treated us any bad way, but
not
they
right,
need to
though.
be
You know the
educated,
Yeah, they just-
you know.
they just
And
oblivious,
the,
man.
the first thing that came to my mind is that if you are a flight attendant or a hostess or somebody at the counter, and especially you in Miami, you should know the Caribbean islands.
Yeah.
But
You
we've
know,
just
you
had
should
the
do your
new,
research.
Yeah,
but
especially
we've just had the
Miami.
new route though, haven't we? As well.
Yes,
So
yes,
shouldn't you
yes.
have
And
like
that
an
is
awareness?
and that is
Right.
the route that we took.
Right.
Right. So yeah, but then again, it was Iberia. What is it? Iberia Airlines. Iberia Airlines, which is from Spain, which is so
And
I
she
don't
kept
know.
talking to us in Spanish.
Yeah, and we
And
really
I'm
found
like,
it strange. We told them English,
hablo
English,
español.
you know, and they kept talking Spanish. Only to realize that they thought that we were from the Dominican Republic.
I'm
Yeah.
not comfortable
Yeah,
with
that's
it either
happening
way. I'm like, even if you were from there, treat people a certain way. Like, if you
Yeah.
got the right documents, if they're speaking to you in a certain way, treat them with a certain respect and manner.
Yep.
Maybe it was a misunderstanding, but it sounds like they were dotish.
Effects after that.
Drum roll on that, man.
That's not right.
I know.
That's not right.
You want?
So, guys, what have you got coming up? So, I know, Carlyn, you've got the Hallelujah Praise concert.
Yes.
What is happening there?
So on April 17th.
Hang on, when?
April 17th. 2022. We'll be having the Hallelujah Praise concert. And obviously, it's a virtual event. Yeah, and it's $15, 15 US dollars to enter the virtual doors. And we will be having the likes of J. Crow, all Dominican artists, yeah? J. Crow, Uncensored Worship, and Jerry Lloyd. And of course, we will be also having DJ Salt Pond. Salt Pond. So he's a gospel DJ.
This is amazing. If people want your tickets, do they go onto your website for that?
Absolutely. carlynxp.com/events, and you will be right there in the domain to purchase your tickets.
So if somebody's got tickets by Bayfront, they shouldn't purchase them from there?
No.
Okay.
That's impossible.
By Bayfront too.
By Bayfront.
So just on the website, that's amazing.
Yes.
What made you want to put that event together?
Well, last year, we were approached by a very dear friend of ours, more so Cornell, to help raise funds for the Grand Bay Catholic Church.
Oh, amazing.
You know, and so we put this together and we call it the Hallelujah Praise Concert. I mean, it stemmed out from two of my most popular gospel songs, Hallelujah and The Praise. So we joined them together and we call it Hallelujah the Praise Concert.
Amazing.
Yeah, so we decided that it's an Easter thing. We're going to make it an Easter thing. And there's no reason why we should do it once and finish with it. So we're going to do it again on Easter Sunday this year, which is April 17th.
Amazing. You got it.
That's what I'm just gonna look for.
You see, do you know what? I'm awful. I shouldn't actually put him under pressure like that, but I'm a Dominican woman. I can do what I want.
Pressure, man.
That's actually my fault.
It should be my
and then
email.
also, no, you're fine. And then you've also got the Bouyon Jazz Fest as well. Tell me about that, please, lovely.
We also had the Bouyon Jazz Festival last year, and we did it. Oh my God, it was so expeditious. And most of our events, we want to do them annually because they are signature events to us. They are registered, by the way, so you cannot steal them. Thank you.
Yeah.
And but because of the tours, again, that we are on right now, we have to go back to Miami and New York, and we're all over the place. We want to do it.
Hang on. She's like, because I'm so popular.
Love to hear
I
it.
love it.
That's
Babes,
it.
because as much as I love musical therapy, you had to do it in a certain format. So like the reception that you received yesterday,
I love it.
I've got family everywhere that need to see you and see you in the
Yeah.
flesh.
And everybody wants a little piece of Carlyn XP.
They can't have it. That's your husband.
Yeah. So we're still toying with the date for the Bouyon Jazz Festival. And it would have been May month end. But hey, where are we going to May month end?
May month end, we should be in New York.
New York.
Is it? I might see you
Big
there.
things.
You might see me there.
I might saw you there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look forward to that.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But then also, I'm a little bit vexed because it's not with me and I do Notting Hill Carnival, but you're with some other people
Yeah.
for UK.
For UK. We'll be
Notting
back
Hill Carnival.
in the UK.
I'm a little bit jealous.
You can always join.
But yeah, you can always join us. No, but she's
Well,
doing her
Matt
own.
No, but we're actually doing two
Carnival thing.
events. So.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, so
Yeah.
I might talk to you after.
So we will be back in the UK in August for
Amazing.
Notting Hill Carnival. You know, you guys asked for it, and somebody heard you, yeah? Especially after last night, they double heard you.
Yeah, trust me.
And
Mash
so
up.
we will be back in August for the
Amazing.
carnival on the road. Candy Mass. Can I say Candy Mass? Yeah.
I will let you.
Thank you.
So it will be two events. One event, one event will be a venued event,
Yeah.
and then we will be on the road.
The
Sorry,
other
I
will
think
be on the
Cornell was
road.
still trying to talk, so I'm just... So Sorry, so you saying
So,
something? No, I'm actually playing with you. I'm not that rude, even though I'm not that rude. That's amazing. So that felt good as well for you guys, like just being able to like perform again.
Of
Yes,
course,
yes.
absolutely. It means that you understood the assignment. You know, you came out.
The way you said
I understood the assignment.
Yeah.
You know, and then it gives the people, they want more, and and it's going to be my first carnival on the road since 2019, 2020. We had carnival in 2020, yeah?
Yeah, I was there.
Right.
That's
That
the
my
week
last
I was
carnival.
there.
Right. That was
the
my
last
last
time I shaked my
carnival.
bum bum.
And the first time I'm going to be back on the road,
Not in my costume, no. So I don't know.
Notting
how to feel
Hill
about it.
Carnival.
Notting Hill.
I'm still your friend, but I'm
I
love it. I'm playing.
Yes,
I will
so
still fight.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'll
We'll
fight.
meet on the road. We'll meet on the road.
I will make sure.
Absolutely.
Kind of problem.
Yeah.
No, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, so question. So you've had a few songs come out.
Right.
So there was Go Down, Mr. DJ, and Is That We Like. When did you write those songs, or did you guys write these songs together?
No, I wrote it myself.
Is it? Sorry, can you get out?
I told you.
Yes. Oh my God, how long did I take to write that song? Maybe like a day or something?
Really?
Yeah. Is That They Like probably took like an hour
No.
or something. We were just looking at TV, and then I heard a song on the radio.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, it sounds like the same thing over again.
Yeah.
But
Is that
Is That They Like? So I went to the studio. I already had the beat. Didn't know what to do with the beat, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna write that song
I
over it,
love
and it just
that.
kept.
We have had
Once
that-
I start writing, I keep flowing and flowing.
We had the beat like over a year ago,
Yeah.
actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
You
And
know,
because you might have written this one by yourself, but you guys collaborate as well, though, on some projects in terms of production and so
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
no, I
absolutely.
mean, it's
And
always a
filming.
joint production.
Yeah, absolutely. He would always add the musical elements and so onto it. Sometimes I might say play like that, or but he'll be like, no, that's what you have to do.
She'll be the average. No,
Yeah, I love it.
I'll
she'll
be
be
the average
Not-
diva.
not the average diva, but she would be the diva.
But look at the output, though.
Yeah.
Do you know
I
how
would
many
say.
hours of shaking my bum bum I've done today? You don't even know how to answer me.
Shaking boom boom.
Yes.
No, it's amazing.
So it's a joint effort all the time. And we also had Sway, that was written by another one of our, friends in the music industry. Not so much music industry, but he
You
does
should know him,
love
though.
music too much.
You have seen him,
Who's my
Yeah.
friend?
Bambi.
You trying to mix me? Don't put me in problems.
Yes.
Yeah, that.
So he wrote Sway first, and then that one was another hit for Carnival this year, Carnival.
But in all
2022.
seriousness, have you seen people collaborating like over the last couple of years? Like, because nothing was really happening, was it? Unless you made it happen.
Yeah.
Were people collaborating?
Not really.
I like to put people on the spot, so I apologize. But I'm still
You mean
asking
just
the
in
question.
Dominica?
No, in general.
In
Actually.
general?
In general, in like the Caribbean scene, were people collaborating enough? Do you think, in terms of like production, in terms of like
Not-
engineering, in terms of
Not
like
enough. I can speak on behalf of Dominica. We don't collaborate enough, but also I don't think we produce enough
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Because I always believe I have no problem in collaborating, but I also believe that you have to build your library.
okay,
You
yeah.
have to build your catalog. So I mean, the collaborations, they come in. I don't think the collaborations is a focal. It should be a focal point,
Yeah.
But I always believe in building your personal library, and the way how we collab is that we always bring people to our platform. We will forever bring artists, all kind of different artists, to
I
our
love
platform and
that.
give them that opportunity to express themselves.
Yeah.
That's how
know?
any genre, how any industry, even outside of music, that's how it grows, because you'll bring like the next generation in, you give them your
Exactly.
skills and you
Exactly.
upskill.
Yeah.
You guys know more than me. I'm just like an English Dominican that talks a lot. Is that what you found too? I like to put you on the spot.
You see, there are ups and downs in everything that you do. There are ups and downs, but I always believe once you have a plan, you stick to that plan and you go with the plan.
Yeah.
You know, and when you get the negatives, at least you can defend what it is that you do.
Do you know why I asked the question? Because when I've looked at other genres, whether it be dancehall, whether it be even hip hop,
Right.
I've seen like some artists have like really like elevated and kept like things going by bringing in the next generation. So I wonder, I remember I'm not an artist, so I'm asking the question more than like making it a statement. If that's another way that we can like build Bouyon and build like Dominica music by like bringing in.
Well, I
because
mean,
you guys are doing it, but if more people doing it, surely like,
more people should do
Yeah.
it.
That's
More
what I mean,
people
because you've
should
obviously
do it.
been.
And I honestly don't think that we are doing it enough. You know, we need to collaborate a little more. We need to uplift each other a lot more.
Yeah.
Not a little
Yeah.
more, but
Yeah.
a lot more.
And stop fighting
We need to
each other.
support each other a lot more than we're doing right now.
got you.
And we are doing our part, but there is so much that we can do.
Yeah.
You know,
What was
But
the thing that I saw in the news this week? I think I saw Benji in it as well in terms of like business and music.
the I think it was the youth
The
parliament.
youth parliament.
Was that? And they were trying to bring people together in terms of like music and how they can move forward.
I am not too sure if I saw that article. I saw an article with Benji where he was
Sorry, Benji, if I said the
he,
wrong thing.
he was supporting the youth parliament, which started off this week.
He had a nice suit on.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
It was
a blue
very
suit.
sharp. It was
It
very
was
sharp.
nice.
He was
isn't
very
it?
sharp.
I could be getting my stories wrong live on here, but let's not watch that. But yeah. But it goes back to our point, like, what are the things that we can do to like keep pushing our music? Because people know Bouyon, but they don't know the name of Bouyon.
Right.
Sure.
Or there's like, when I go to a fete in the UK, or go to, they don't call it Siwa, I call it Siwa, but when they go to a fete in the UK, there's not a variety of our music. But if people were actually
Right.
made familiar with our artists and like outside of the Dominican community, these people would love it more than I
And
do.
that is something else that we
I wanna
do.
fight them.
And that is something else that we do. We play other, we play other people's music. I
Yeah.
mean, when I say other people, we'll definitely play other genres. But when it comes to the Dominican music, it's not only Carlyn XP music, but we play everything. We play Kadas from Exile 1. We would play from Triple K, Asa. We would play Signal,
Tasha.
Everybody.
You guys
Tasha.
working
We
with
play
everybody.
everything.
Everybody.
So, and that is how, and it creates that interest. People know Carlyn XP's music and they're attracted to Carlyn XP's music. But the fact that they come to it, because of the attraction, we can
Yeah.
take advantage of
Yeah.
that fact by playing other music and have them ask the question.
You can see
know?
that as like a consumer, or that's not even the right word, as a listener, you can see that that's what you guys are doing.
Right.
And that, with your collaborations, that I've seen that happening with you guys. So I would say well done.
Thank you.
There's always like more we can do, but it means that more people need to just get involved.
Yes.
They'll probably criticize me and say, what is she talking about? But I think that's not a me problem.
No, it's not.
I'm just joking. No, I'm joking because I have a bias. I love our culture. I love our music. But it's like, I just know that the more people that hear it, they will love what we love.
Of course.
Yes,
Of course.
Yes.
Because you even have a thing with soca. Like, soca can be anything. We say this every week on the show. Soca can be chutney. Soca can be denery. Soca can be like variations of bouyon. It can be power groovy.
Yeah.
But people don't always know what soca is. There's certain elements of the world that will call it tropical house because they don't know the name of the music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there was like,
Yeah.
I don't care if I get in trouble, but Justin Bieber, for example, had like a song
Yeah, I know exactly which song you're
because
talking about.
they don't know to refer to it by the name of like the music of like our heritage and where
Yeah.
it comes from.
Yeah.
And like we know the history of our music, whether it be like bouyon, soca, calypso, cadence, whatever. Zouk, like we know like the history of our
But
music.
something I say though, the one and only original music is the first song that was ever made.
Which is what?
Whatever it was, I don't know. But I mean,
probably a bouyon.
everything is a fusion. Everything
a
is
bouyon?
an
Adam and
influence
Eve were
from
just like-
something
I
else.
wonder how that.
You
probably
know,
was.
everything is a fusion or influence from something
Yeah,
else that has
Yeah.
come. And in the Caribbean, our rhythms from island to island have a basic element that is common
Yeah.
across the
Yes.
island chain, you
Yeah.
know. So it's just what, like in Dominica, when it comes to Bouyon, the focus is the accordion and the conch shell,
yeah.
you know, and stuff like that, and
And the
other little
accordion and-
yes, you
So
know,
the
but
cowbell.
the cowbell
Yes,
and stuff
cowbell.
like that. But probably in Trinidad, it's the same. It is the same rhythm, but a different focus in terms of the instrumentation.
Right.
It's so interesting
You know?
because when you actually look at like Caribbean history, it's like people have migrated between the islands as well. So
Right.
people are going to be moving. So you
Right.
know, yeah. So I'm not even going to bore
You know,
with
because,
that.
I mean, you
it's
can-
natural, right?
That is why you can mix. That is why you can mix Bouyon into. You can
Soca,
just
power
slide this.
soca, you
Once
can
the
slide
tempo
it.
is the same, you just slide
Just
this,
slide
slide
it
that,
in.
and then you just continue from where you left off.
Yeah, it's true.
yeah.
You know, so there's something I did. There's a presentation I did last year, and the name of that presentation is that we are all the same. So why the fighting? Why the fighting about why is Trinidad playing our music or this or that and that? We have the same basic elements in our
I love
music.
that.
That's true.
You know, so we can collaborate.
Yep.
Yes.
You know, we can come together as
love
one
that.
Caribbean and
More.
do what we have to do.
One Caribbean.
Yep.
It's the clap for me.
Whole crowd, man.
So,
I love that though because by being too divisive, sometimes you can hold yourself back.
Exactly.
Yes, we can.
Exactly.
Not that you can. You will.
You will
Okay.
hold yourself back.
You will. I mean, because you cannot tell them not to do it. So join the
I
party.
can, but will they listen? That's a different
No, you cannot. You will fail. You understand?
no, I still can.
So I mean, it doesn't make sense. Just join the
No, it
party
doesn't.
and let's do this together. Let's let's be one Caribbean unit and let's just push it.
And you're living in different times. So we also have like the age of the internet. You have age
Exactly.
like people are Dominican and Jamaican, Dominican
Yeah.
and Grenadian. You're Dominican, you're born in London. Like there's different identities that still kind of report back to the original.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So it's
right.
like if you try and be too specific, are you even appreciating what you're doing? Or are you just trying to be too like what's the word, tribalistic? And without
Yeah,
even
it's true.
understanding
I
the
think
beauty
the
of what you're-
problem is part of the problem is the fact that we do not have, or the younger ones, I would say, do
Like
not have
him.
that identity. They do not have that history that they can fall back to. You know,
So,
so,
I know what they're like. I'm joking.
because
I love all you.
I know something that happened that I experienced in Dominica a lot.
What
Is
happened?
that a lot of the young musicians, they understand Bouyon from the point of Triple K. You know, but it didn't start from Triple K. You have to go back a little more for you to really get an idea of the roots of Bouyon
We
music.
had Triple K on here a couple
You know,
weeks ago.
yeah,
So shout out
and
to him.
it will that will allow you to produce and have a more be more passionate about what you're producing. It being Dominican, you know, we need to get that history.
Now, can I just ask you, for anybody that's not familiar, what is that history? So if it's before Triple K, where did that sound come from?
Where should I start?
Because it's not
man.
just one thing, isn't it? Like maybe you,
In a nutshell, Bouyon music is the modernization of the traditional rhythms of
Yes.
Dominica. That is what it is,
Yes.
plain and simple.
Yeah.
You know, the
From you
story
guys?
behind it
From
is
WCK?
from WCK.
yeah.
You know, but I always tell people WCK.
I'm just joking.
You like trouble, you know?
How you say
WCK
it?
actually, we eventually call ourselves the pioneers of the genre. Even if we name the genre, you know, we call ourselves the pioneers because we didn't start it. It was in our DNA. It was already in our DNA. So if by definition it is the modernization of the traditional rhythms, that means long before we were there, it was already there.
That's right.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's right. It's like
So-
everything. It's like the language. It's like
Exactly.
the Wobdouye. It's like everything. I'm even saying that wrong. I'm
What
sure.
do you add?
Say what do it again?
No, I can't.
What do you? Joking.
You're like my mum. She's always laughing at me too. I'm like, but you didn't teach me, so I'm trying to learn now at this big age.
Exactly.
So you know,
What do we
so it's we are the pioneers. We have to understand where where the pioneers got it from,
Yeah.
what we did with it, and how it evolved and stuff like that into the Triple K style.
Was it from
you know?
people from Pishley that sorted that?
Most likely, there must have been somebody. I know there is somebody from Salisbury.
Oh.
You know, there's somebody
Yeah.
from Salisbury. You know, so I mean, there are a lot of people who contributed to the development of Bouyon music.
Yeah.
You know, and still are. You know, even Raz's son, Skyo Beats.
Ooh, and
You
that's the
know?
next generation.
Right.
Let's give
You know,
a shout
and
out.
he
I
was,
loved it.
He's the one that's actually responsible for the beat for Bouyon Water.
I love it.
And obviously we went back to him for Is That They Like.
And I don't know if people understand the link between like the artists as well. Some of you guys are actually family as well. And then some of you guys are just working together as well in terms of like Billy and Shelly and
Dominica is a very, very
snow.
small. Dominica is a very small place. Everybody's related in some way or the other.
Don't tell
Yeah.
them that. Don't tell them that. It kind of is true.
Yeah, it is.
You know, so I mean, when you think of it, Swinging Stars, the manager of Swinging Stars is actually my brother-in-law,
No way.
right? You know, it's a big.
It's
Dominica
one big
is one big family.
I love it. I love where
You
we're
know?
from. You know, have I mentioned that?
What is that?
I've mentioned that I love Dominica.
Yes, you have.
cool.
You have.
Yeah.
You on record.
Yeah, let the record show that she loves Dominica.
The way you
Any
speak,
Dominique.
I suspect you sure you were not born in Dominica?
No.
I wish I was. The last time I was there, I was trying to throw my passport away in the river, but they wouldn't let me. I wanted to stay.
Yeah, but probably it was flooding at the time, so.
No, I just wanted to stay. It was either that or I was going to marry somebody's son, but I didn't get that sorted in time because I didn't really think it through.
Yeah, that can still happen. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still have
I mean,
time.
I see a purple and a pink ring. I don't
So-
think that's
I'll
real.
find you in my business. Guys, it's been amazing. Do you know it's nearly 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
when
Oh
time
my
just creep up
gosh.
there.
Cornell.
I
It's
know.
Cornell's fault.
My fault.
So y'all really not gonna let me go see the palace, eh?
You are the only queen that I acknowledge.
I know.
Well, you want to go and see that pretendicity queen?
Yeah, I just want to go there for no reason, absolutely no reason
You don't
at
need to
all.
see it. Look at how the
And
Jamaican.
go on the
Nice,
London
man.
Bridge. Okay,
No,
can I
don't-
go on the bridge then?
Yeah, but then go back to Dominica and you see the proper bridge in Roseau. Like, that's the actual proper bridge. Yeah.
What about Big Ben now?
Yeah, it's a little clock.
I have a clock on my hand. I can tell the time, right?
You don't need them. You don't need them.
The clock.
So
So,
you,
guys, thank you so much for today. We've overextended today. The show's usually
Yes.
2 hours.
Yes.
But when you get Dominican royalty, you have to treat them as such. So thank you so much for being here today. Like when I was speaking to Snow because he is my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I ran around the house like a little girl when he told me that he was going to be. I'm not actually joking. That actually
I
did
know.
happen.
I could feel it in the voice note that you sent.
I was gassed because home is home. I'm so proud of it. And so
Yes.
thank you so much for being here today.
No problem.
I'm just little Emma from like East London, representing Dominica and doing what I do because it's very, very, very important to me. Hang on. For anybody. Anybody that will listen to me, that Dominica is a beautiful place. I want you to know our music. I want you to know our food. I want you to don't know the men. Don't watch that. Some of them are a problem, but just I want you to know, like, we come from a beautiful place with a really rich culture. I want you to know, like, the beauty in it. I want our artists to come here and know that they're loved because they are. And yeah, I'm just gonna be repeating myself if I carry on anymore. But yeah,
somebody just said your ticket is already paid for.
Yes,
Yes, you see, I sure it was a Dominican man.
It was actually a Xavier.
Oh my God, you see what I mean?
What do they look like?
What is we can't see their face on the comments. Eh?
Before we go, because guys, we're coming up to 6 o'clock. We have gone over 2 hours because we have Dominican royalty. Can we close out with a song? What would you like to close out with? I'm putting you on the spot. Under pressure.
Anyone you put, I'll sing, and we will back it up. Let me get my flag ready.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What have you got?
I have those there.
niceness in the building.
More than niceness.
I'm telling you.
I just play that one.
It's the Queen, baby.
Yeah, go on. We're gonna do
Yes.
Bouyon work. We're gonna do the instrumental because this is Cornell Phillips of WCK, Dominican Royalty, and we have Carlyn XP, the Queen, here
Right here.
with Bouyon water.
Now you know how to turn it on. Put it on the thing there right here. There you go. Press all of them then.
All them off you can do. Oh, why you link it like that?
Oh God have mercy. Yay. Me was a line, yes. Yes, that's on point. Me body fine, yeah. Everything on point. The energy so high, everyone can feel it. So let me get you in on this secret. Deep Bouyon water. Deep Bouyon water. Deep Bouyon water. How me looking good and proper. Deep Bouyon water. I can see the Dominican in you, yes.
Not no comfort.
Deep Bouyon water. How me shell, water, shell, water, shell, water. How me looking good and proper. Shell, water, shell, water, shell, water. How me looking good and proper. Hey, 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 I live UK. It's the Queen, baby. XP. I said the vibe's nice, yeah. Yes, that's on point. Me body fine, yeah. Everything on point. The energy so high, everyone can feel it. So let me get you in on this secret. It's deep Bouyon water. Deep Bouyon water. Deep Bouyon water. How me looking good and proper. Deep Bouyon water. Deep Bouyon water. Deep Bouyon water. How me looking good and proper. Shell, water, shell, water, shell, water. How me looking good and proper. Shell, water, water. We getting ready for Notting Hill Carnival. Carlyn XP on the road. First time on the road. From since 2020. Yes. So we're calling out all Dominicans in UK to come out in large numbers. We know you guys gonna do it anyways. In August, Notting Hill Carnival, Carlyn XP live on the road. Niceness is always and forever in the building. Thank you, Dominican Emz, for bringing us here.
Love you, babe.
I Live Radio UK. Yes. Starboy. Hey, Team Problem. It's the Queen, baby. XP. Ay, ay, ay. Mon chéri, I tell you, please don't stop what you're doing. I like the way how you turn it. You grow good, the Bouyon read it. 28 months up with water. We gon' make the hopeless turn up. When the Bouyon Queen, me say water. King, it does not say it's a mashup. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Well,
lobby. Touche belle à sous-tête, moi chérie. Au café ça levé. Hey, nous qu'à tasser. Mais pas jamais on veut quitter. Ma sa comprend ça qui qu'a fait là. Au café t'es déballé. Si on s'en a pas lâché. Au café moi l'île a fâché. En s'en rien, ma c'est carré souffle, j'aime me flasher. Let's go film, let's go film, let's go film. Hey, let's go film, let's go. We're changing the way that you listen to radio. I Live UK.
I love it. So guys, your host
Yeah.
sounds like she's having an asthma attack. Have you ever had a host that shaked her boom boom so much that she can't
Shake
breathe?
her boom boom.
Shake her boom boom. I'll say that again. Shake her boom boom. Say that again. Say that again.
Shake her boom boom.
Shake her boom boom.
Yeah.
So it dancing.
I finally mocking me. But it has been amazing today.
Thank you so much.
I'm
for
going to
having
give you
me.
back your life.
Thank you.
You sure you want
Yeah,
to go
for
see
sure,
the woman?
I'm going.
Buckingham Palace?
I'm just going.
You don't need to go.
I mean, I only have a few hours left here, so I'm gonna
There's
do
you,
something.
Rihanna. I don't acknowledge any of these others.
That's it.
There's Destra. That's
Okay.
it. Why you need to go see that one for?
Because I promised my daughter I would go and take a picture. Yeah?
Okay, I'll let you off.
She's interested.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just enjoy yourself, man. It was good,
Thank
man.
you.
It
That was
good.
amazing.
Thank you so much
Yeah.
for having me here.
I love you both. So
Of course,
thank
when we
you.
come back in August, we're definitely gonna
Mash
be
up on the road.
stopping by here.
Of course.
Of course, we have to mash up the studio first, and then we go mash up the road.
You gonna shake your boom boom?
I go shake my boom boom on the road, Notting Hill Carnival.
Your carnival.
I'll be back in August, yeah?
So guys, we're coming up to 6 o'clock. We have done. I've never had a show this long, just so you know. So just so
Yeah,
you know
we
that
jam with.
this was amazing. I am sweating. I am tired. I feel amazing.
Yeah, boy. I
I
myself
feel good.
so many times when I go, boy.
I'm sweating. Anyway, guys, we have had royalty in the business in the building even. So we're coming up to the top of the hour. Thank you so much.
You're
this
welcome.
has been the Dominican Emz Show. Love all you.
Bye.